Right, I've got it. Oh. Oh. Alas, poor Perky, I knew her well.
Don't be ghoulish.
Sorry.
Do you think Pinky will miss her?
No, she'll have other things on her mind. She'll be on her honeymoon soon.
Now then, hang them somewhere cool and drafty for a few hours, the man said.
Yeah, spare bedroom, that's cool.
It's not drafty.
It will be when I take the door off.
Hello, it's Amy, Margot. What a lovely Oh, my God. Have you got on your kitchen table?
Miss Mountcraft. That'll teach her to throw you out of the Music Society.
I resigned, Barbara. Now, what is it?
In a word, Perky.
One of your pigs? You mean you've killed one of your pigs?
Yes, we have.
You baffle me, you really do. For month after month, you cosset the animal and treat it like gold, and then quite calmly kill it.
Well, Margaret was always going to end up as grub.
They're not pets.
Barbara, you'll forgive me for saying this, but I am appalled by this ice-cool, even Nazi-like attitude to killing things that has crept into your nature of late.
Oh, don't be silly, Margot. As a matter of fact, I had a good week when we said goodbye to Perky. So did Tom.
I did not. I had something in my eye. Oh, you were upset, of course you were. But you see, Margaret, in the final analysis, self-sufficiency is about being practical. And this is being practical.
If you say so, Tom.
I do.
Then answer me a practical question.
What?
Why is one half of your pig a sheep?
Get a split personality.
Now who's being silly?
No, you see, what happened is we did a swap with the butcher. You're looking very elegant this afternoon, Margot. Where are you going? Buckingham Palace?
No, I just dropped in to tell you some very good news.
Oh, lovely. What?
Look, do you think we could go into the other room? This is rather like having a conversation in an abattoir.
All right.
If the cat comes in, shout.
And now, what's this good news?
No, wait for Tom. I want to tell you both.
Well, what?
The people who have moved in next door to you are charming.
Yes?
Well, that's it. That is the good news.
Oh, no.
It is good news. I mean, we don't want just anybody moving into the avenue. No, Mr. and Mrs. Weaver will do very nicely.
But they only moved here yesterday. You were in there a bit quick.
I was not in there a bit quickly, adverb, Barbara. I just happened to drop in this morning.
Of course, you've got to just happen to drop in this morning outfit on, haven't you?
I could smack your face sometimes, Tom.
What are they like, then?
Well, put it this way. They've got a ceramic umbrella stand in the hall, split-level cooker, and not a paperback to be seen on the bookshelves. I said to myself, Margot, these people are all right.
Conservatives?
Of course.
Weaver, good name, that.
Has a nice English sound to it, yeah.
Quite. Yes, redolent of the old mill towns of the north, isn't it? Clogs on the cobblestones, midden out the back.
They come from Bournemouth, I checked.
They'll be the Hampshire Weavers, spelt W-E-W-E-V-W-E-R-E, wouldn't they?
I know you're making fun of me.
You're such a snob. I admit it.
It's the only way one can protect oneself in this day and age.
They've got a dog, of course.
Of course.
Basset hound?
Beagle.
Ah, well, it makes a change from coats and a pig, I suppose.
A very refreshing one.
Yes. I suppose, as far as you're concerned, Tom and I must be a blot on the Avenue's escutcheon.
Yes, you are.
Oh.
But you are very dear friends. And by now I have risen like a phoenix from the fires of your eccentricities.
Oh, don't she talk lovely?
Yeah, very nice.
You know what I mean? I mean that nothing you can do now will shock me. It's quite simple.
Yes, I understand that. Oh, when's the boar walker coming, Barbara?
Tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Boar walker? What's a boar walker?
Oh, this chap's bringing his boar to serve Pinky.
With what? Oh, my God!
Margot, you're shocked.
Where?
Not in here, in the garden.
I should be able to see it over the fence.
Only if you're looking.
Well, what about Mrs. Weaver?
She can watch if she likes.
This sort of thing simply does not go on in Surbiton.
It must do, Margot. That is how little baby Surbatonites are made.
Good morning.
Come on, get in there. Come on, boy. Yeah, lovely. Go on, get in. That's it. Yeah,
Good.
lovely.
Good.
Lovely. Go on.
Should have bought a bottle of champagne, really, don't you think?
Well, boy, don't eat champagne, don't you worry.
Yorkshire saddlebag, isn't he?
Oh, large white.
Oh, yes, of course, it's like white.
Well, it's good. You've quite a little place here, haven't you?
Yes, oh, yes. Want to have a look round?
Like to.
Tom,
What?
have you seen the Berlin Wall over there?
Would you excuse me? Hello, Margot.
Tom?
Good idea, this.
I thought so.
Very nice of you to think of our pig's privacy. Well, that's about it, Mr. May. Except, of course, the allotments, but they're a couple of miles away.
Oh, yes?
Glass of wine, Mr. May?
That would be very welcome.
Only be careful because it's homemade and you might find it a bit strong.
Forewarned is forearmed. All the best.
Cheers.
Very nice.
Well, Mr. May, what do you think?
Could do with a drop more alcohol in it.
No. I mean, what do you think of the place generally?
Oh, very nice.
The reason I asked you is that you're a countryman and you know what you're talking about.
Well, even though I ain't myself, I suppose I would. Do you know my family's been farming since the 17th century?
They must be a bit tired by now, mustn't they?
Barbara, please, I'm trying to have a logical conversation with Mr. May.
Sorry.
I welcome any little criticisms you care to make.
You would?
Oh, yes. So you may be surprised to hear this, Mr. May. Barbara and I had absolutely no experience of this kind of thing before we went into it.
No, that doesn't surprise me.
Pardon?
Well, it shows, doesn't it? I mean, it's all very nice, but you're just playing at it, aren't you?
We are not. This is our way of life.
Oh, dear. Seem more like just hobby.
Now, look.
Tom. What do you mean, Mr. May?
Well, look. You two want to be self-sufficient, right?
We are.
By guess and by God, yes, but you're making it hard for yourselves, aren't you? Where's your integrated system?
We've got a system.
But it's not integrated. Just look at your land. What have you really got? A back garden.
It's a big one, though, isn't it?
Listen, be fair. We've got 2 allotments as well.
2 miles away and no transport.
I suppose you'll say next our animals are half-starved.
Oh, they're well fed, all right, but anyone can spend half his profit on buying feed.
No, that's not true. Not entirely. I graze our goat on the common every day. Absolutely free.
And how far away is the common?
It's only 3 miles. I don't mind the walk.
But what about the goat?
She doesn't mind the walk.
They are. Look, I'm talking about milk yield. You walk a goat 3 miles. She fills her belly with grass. But instead of going towards making milk, it's going towards giving her enough energy to walk home again.
Oh, you're just picking holes now.
Oh, no, I'm not. You asked me what I thought, and I'm telling you. If you don't want to take no notice, I'll wait till my old boy's finished his business, I'll be off.
No. I'm sorry. It's just never pleasant to hear that what you're doing is straight out of comic cuts.
Now, who said that? I didn't say that.
You did.
No. I give you credit for making it work at all. All I'm saying is you're going about it arse-uppers. Pardon me. Look, I know what to do you. Farley's place. It's a small holding down near where I live.
No, Mr. May, you got it wrong. We don't want a small holding. We don't want to go into farming.
No, I know what you want. You want to be self-sufficient, don't you? Like a little island.
Yeah, that's very astute of you. You got that right.
Oh, just because I come from the country, you don't mean to say I'm like a dope with straw in my hair. No, I know what you want, and I'm telling you, Farley's place would do you a treat. 8 good acres there. Why don't you come and have a look at it?
No, I don't think so.
No, you see, we've never really thought of moving out.
Up to you, but looking don't do no harm, and you might pick up a few pointers at least.
True. Well, why not, eh, Barbara?
Yes, if you like.
Right, I'll drive you back in the van.
Oh, smashing. We don't have to go in the back with a board, do we?
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that to you because afterwards, afterwards he gets in a very, very funny mood.
I wonder why.
Well, look at it from the pig's point of view, Barbara. Just when he's expecting to go on his honeymoon, they sling him in the van and send him home. Shall we go? Well, thanks very much for showing us round, Mr. May.
That's all right. You take my advice. You think about it.
Will do.
You're in good time. The London train will be along in 5 minutes.
Thanks very much. Bye, Mr. May.
Bye.
Bye. Shame we haven't got the money for the fare, isn't it?
Never mind. Show them a leg.
You are so right, Mrs. Weaver. You know, even parts of Surbiton have been debased by the hobbledehoy element.
Yes, Mrs. Ledbetter, but that is East Surbiton, isn't it?
Oh, quite. See, that's why we feel that here in our little enclave, we are so fortunate. Aren't we, Jeremy? Jeremy.
Oh, yes.
You see, in the avenue, one can still rely on a level of, well, I know it's an old-fashioned expression these days, but a level of responsible behavior.
Hello, Margot. Wait. Hello, love.
Hello. Where have you been?
I've been having a think in the garden.
I'm the one who thinks in the garden. You find your own place to think.
No need to. I've thunk.
Oh, yes? What about?
That small holding Mr. May showed us.
Yes, it was nice.
More than nice. We'd be mugs not to move down there, you know.
What?
Come on. Here, come on. Come on. Over here, come on. Let's discuss it. Come on, let's talk about it. Come on. Now, look, listen. Look at the advantages. 8 acres. 8 acres.
You'd need a horse to plough that lot.
You can have a horse out there. There's room for an elephant if we wanted one.
We don't want an elephant.
Well, a hypothetical elephant.
Well, I don't want a hypothetical elephant.
You know what I mean. Think of the stuff we could grow. We could develop that integrated system Mr. May told us about.
I never fully understood what he meant by that.
Didn't you?
No, what did he mean by that?
And those outbuildings, you see. They really are it. That's what we need, you see. Room for store, room for feed, room for equipment. Well, what have we got here? What have we got here? One mingy little shed. Every time you open the door, you get a face full of ironmongery. Yes.
Would Pinky be able to move now that she's pregnant?
Of course she would. And that farrowing sty down there is beautiful. It'd be like having a litter in the London clinic.
True.
And when the family comes along, we can run them out of the orchard. It has to be better than them all dashing around in a circle underneath one lousy apple tree, doesn't it?
True again.
I mean, think of it. Half an acre of fruit.
True. Cubed.
Heifers.
Pardon?
Heifers.
Tom, will you sit down? It's like having a conversation with a jumping cracker.
Sorry. Heifers. We can move into heifers. Cows.
But that's farming. We didn't want to become farmers.
No. Cows. Fertilizer. Grass. Hay. Winter feed. Straight back into the cows. That's self-sufficiently done properly. You see, the house was right. Absolutely dead right. The right size. In the middle of your land. No more 3-mile walk up the common with a goat. You just chuck it out the window. And what about that meadow that runs down to the stream, eh?
For the heifers?
No, you and me, all that long grass. Cool.
Yes, it was nice.
It's more than nice. It's practical. That's the point.
Will you be jumping up again in a minute?
No, I'm here now.
Shame, because you're on my hand.
But it is practical, isn't it? And have you got one practical reason why this shouldn't be a good move?
No.
Right.
What are you doing? Where are you
Get the ball rolling. Estate agent's the first thing. See how much this place is worth.
Yes, sir. Suppose it is. What?
What's this? What are you doing here?
Oh, that was something I was planning out, some improvements that Mr. May suggested for this place.
For this place? No need now.
No.
I shall miss Tom and Barbara, you know. I said I shall miss Tom and Barbara. Jerry, I said I shall miss Tom and Barbara. Are you listening to the New Seekers?
Yes.
Why?
I like the New Seekers.
Well, I detest wallpaper music.
Oh, that's why I'm wearing headphones.
I'm sorry, Jerry, but I don't understand how you can listen to some silly 16-bar song when you've got the whole of Fidelio on the shelf.
I prefer British pop to German pop.
Philistine.
True.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, you said I was a Philistine.
Before that,
What?
I said 3 times I shall miss Tom and Barbara.
Yes, so shall I.
They've been good friends.
Yeah, good entertainment, too. It's like having a permanent 3-ring circus over the fence.
Shall miss poor Barbara in particular.
Yes, so shall I.
Why? Why Barbara in particular?
Well, I mean, don't have to worry about Tom, do you? I mean, if Tom thought that pole squatting was the lifestyle, he'd be straight up the pole. But, I mean, Barbara, well, she's more sophisticated, like you.
Thank you, Jerry. I'm making them this as a going-away present.
Hmm. What is it?
Isn't it obvious? It's Napoleon's tomb at Les Invalides.
Very nice.
Now, come in.
Barbara.
Barbara.
What was that for?
I shall miss you terribly.
So shall I.
Jerry.
Yes, I know, dear.
Come and sit down, dear.
Is that awful?
Yes, I'm unpicking it.
Actually, I just called round to ask you a favour. I wondered if we could give your phone number to the estate agent. Only it's a bit awkward for us non-GPO types, you see, to keep dashing backwards and forwards.
Oh, yes, of course, dear, of course.
Thanks, Jerry, thanks.
Well, not long now, eh? What's the matter?
Barbara.
I don't want to go.
I have not. I thought everything was hunky-dory.
Oh, it is. That's the trouble. I mean, it's all very logical, rational, and reasoned, but I don't want to leave my little house.
Does Tom know this?
No, of course he doesn't. He's not married to some little thing in a gym who cries to go home just because the lessons get hard. I mean, it's only one little emotional reason against the whole mountain of common sense.
I never thought of Tom as a mountain of common sense.
Oh, we both think it's common sense, Jerry. That's the trouble.
Well, You must simply tell Tom that you are not going. I certainly would.
Yes, you would.
Meaning, Jerry, meaning...
Well, I mean, Tom and Barbara are different, aren't they? I mean, they don't arrive at a solution like we do. Good Lord, they have more conferences than the CBI and the TUC.
Yes, and we all know which one is the TUC, don't we? The one who is dictating the terms, namely Tom.
Now, that's not true.
Loyal, passive Barbara. Well, I shall tell Tom.
You take one more step and I'll drop you where you stand.
Barbara.
Yes, I might be smaller than you, but I'm a better fighter.
Really?
I'm sorry, but that goes for you too, Jerry. Now, promise me you won't tell Tom. Now, promise me, both of you.
Very well, I promise.
Jerry?
Yes, of course, yes. I don't want to be beaten up. Honestly, Barbara, I do think you ought to tell him, you know. After all, this is important.
I'm not going to. I'm not. I can't jeopardize our whole way of life just because I'm a silly, emotional woman.
I'll tell you this, Jerry. The male animal has a lot to answer for.
What have I done now?
All of you. Down through the ages, and it's the woman who always suffers. You drag her along behind you like a mere thing, an object, a chattel.
Look, I simply...
Don't interrupt, Jerry. Just put that hi-fi equipment away and make a coffee.
Anything you say? Chattel? Hey, Tom!
Hello, Jerry.
I don't know whether it's of any interest to you, but I think I may have found a buyer for this house.
Huh?
Chap I know wants to move out here. Money would be no problem, and he's been vetted and approved by Margot. So what do you say?
He wouldn't be one of these ripping things out and putting things in types.
Well, you're going to move, aren't you? I don't see it matters to you.
No. It's just that, you like to know that it's somebody who'll look after it properly.
The house, not a dog.
True.
Incidentally, I don't think painting a yard of skirting board's going to put much on the price.
Now, look. I have respect for this place.
Oh, dear, we did get out of the pigsty on the wrong side this morning, didn't we?
Well, and a house isn't just a house, is it? We've been here a long time. It's been a good old place, this. A good old place.
It's all right.
You know something? Barbara and I moved in here a week before we got married. And...
Don't you mean a week after you got married?
No. As soon as we got indoors, we got this feeling.
Did you?
Of being at home. And over the years, you see, you build up a store of memories about a place. Every corner of this old house has a memory for me. And Barbara. Oh, shut up. Happy memories, you know. Like that broken banister rail. I did that when I fell down the stairs that Christmas. That dead pigeon that clogged our water tank. Cool. Yeah, here's something I forgot.
I've got a job to go to before you completely submerge yourself in sentimentality. Am I going to tell this chap or not?
Yes, of course. Yes, certainly, definitely. Only
What?
I don't want to go, Jerry.
Oh, you're another one.
Pardon?
Nothing. Look, you've been extolling the virtues of this cold comfort farm place all the week. What's suddenly gone wrong?
Nothing. We've gone into everything, and everything says the practical thing to do is move. But when it comes right down to it, I don't want to.
Just for one silly little emotional reason?
Well, that is it exactly, Jerry. How can I possibly put that forward as a valid argument to Barbara?
I should try if I were you.
I can't.
I should try.
I can't.
All right, then don't.
I will then.
Good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll return to the comparative sanity of the plastics industry.
Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for talking me round.
"14 eggs today."
Good, huh? I'm thinking.
So I see. That's 2 more than yesterday.
Oh, is it? Barbara?
Tom, I've got to say something. I've been trying to keep it inside, but I just can't any longer. I just can't.
What?
I don't want to move.
But...
Oh, yes, I know it's all but I knew you'd say that, and you're absolutely right. I mean, I know I'm behaving like a silly, emotional woman. I can't give you one sensible explanation. It's just that I love this house. And I want to grow old and grey in it.
Do you, love?
Yes. So much for relying on me to be practical.
Now. Don't blame yourself, Barbara. It's part of a woman's makeup.
Do you know I've actually been going around the house patting things?
Have you really? Yes, it is. That's what it is. A woman's makeup. I'm not saying it's the way a bloke thinks, good heavens, no. I mean, I like this house, of course. I like the house very much, but, you know, when you come down to it, well, it's just somewhere to live.
Yes, you see, that's the trouble. That's the difference. You can think with your head and not your heart.
Yes, I suppose I can.
Oh, I feel such a fool, Tom.
Now, don't dwell on it, love. And look, what you feel is important to me. In fact, it's important enough to say this. We'll stay here, Barbara.
Oh, no, Tom, no. I couldn't be that selfish. You've got your heart set on that small holding.
Well, maybe I had. But if you really want to stay here, love, here we stay.
But...
No, that's my final word.
Tom!
Sorry, forgot the briefcase. I see you two have performed another living fairy tale.
We're not going to be. We're staying.
Oh, good. Tom told you then.
Yes, it's all sorted out, Jerry. You better get a move on, you'll be late.
Don't what?
Well, then he doesn't want to go. Good Lord, he was practically crying on my shoulder about it 10 minutes ago. You're right.
Because he doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
You toad.
Now, Barbara, that's an egg. Be practical.
Like you mean? Yes,
It's
like
going
you.
to food.
Yes.
Yes, I should be very sorry to see Barbara and Tom go. They've been such friends to Jeremy and myself. You know, basically, they're very nice people.
What about that episode the other day, coming home on the back of that awful lorry?